And that says you're live.
Okay.
I know. Are you excited?
We're live.
We're
Yay.
live.
Yay.
Hi everybody. This is Katie, of course, Katie's Corner in Space. We are doing something a little different this week because my special guest here is on fall break from school and my husband is away at work. So the only way I was going to get some content done was to just kind of go with it live. No real editing time. Would you like to introduce yourself, my special guest?
I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Well, what's your name?
I'm Shirley Fry.
And what grade are you in?
Third.
Ah,
I
yeah.
just moved third.
You just moved to third grade. And what kind of stories do you like?
Kind of fiction
You
and
like
nonfiction.
fiction and nonfiction. Okay, good stuff. Well, now, I talked to my friends here online about any news that I can find about a TV show called Outlander that was based on a book. We like books made into shows here, don't we?
Yeah, like Harry Potter. That's a book made into a show.
That's exactly right, and that's the kind of stuff that we love to read books and compare them to TV shows, which is why I do it way too often on this channel. What? Go ahead.
The only difference is that the books have things that the movies don't show.
This is true. This is true. There's a lot of details that we don't get. Sometimes things are changed just a little bit because it's easier in movies, huh? Okay. But we were going to talk about Outlander today, and I let you see little bits of Outlander so you knew what it is that Mommy was talking about. And what did you find out? Who are some of the characters? Do you remember any of the names?
Clara?
Not Clara.
Clara.
Clara is Doctor Who.
That's not that show.
That's not this show, no.
I-
It's pretty similar, isn't it? It's really, really,
Claire?
really close. Claire, that's right. And what is Claire? She's what we talked about. What does she do for a job?
She's a nurse.
That's right. And that was really helpful. Mommy let you see the part where she touches the rocks. And what happens?
She goes back in time, specifically 200 years.
That's very good. You remembered that. Good job. And then when she got there, I let you see the part where she wakes up and looks around, and who does she see?
Her husband's great 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 great
Great, 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 great. Yeah,
great great
that's right.
great
But
great
before that,
great.
what made her go, huh? Maybe something's different. What she see people
She
running
said
around?
English people, but they she didn't know right away. I didn't know right away that they were English. I just saw people with red jackets.
And that's what she said. They thought that they were making a movie or something there.
But she found out later that the gunshots were real bullets.
Yes, and that was a big clue.
That's
Then Mommy skipped over some stuff because some stuff happens that is not proper for kids. And then what happened when was brought to a cabin, and
which had and that cabin had lots of Scottish people.
lots of Scottish people, and how could you tell they were Scottish people?
They had an accent.
Okay, that helps. They were speaking a different language, right? Do you remember Mommy told you the language they were speaking? No, that was a tricky one. Mommy doesn't say it quite right, and there are a couple of different ways to say it, but the way Mommy ends up saying it is Gaelic. And then she meets, and I told you Claire is the hero of the story, right?
Yeah.
But
And
that
someone is her hero.
that's right, and she meets the person who's going to be her hero there. And what does she do to him? She meets him, and then she hurts him, right? But she hurts him because she's trying to fix something. Remember what that was?
Yeah. He had an arm pulled out of her socket. And may I tell you something about you?
Sure, absolutely.
We have 3 pups, and one of them, my mom feels like one of them is gonna pull her arm out of her socket. I don't know why.
Because he's a big, tough guy and he doesn't realize what he's doing because he's still a puppy. So I introduced her to just some parts of Outlander. Obviously, it's a little too adult for her to have seen the entire episode, but I picked out some parts and let her see that there's some history in the show. It isn't just a fun show and a fun story, which it is a really interesting story. that you're just too young to watch it or read about yet. Yet. Someday we will share this and it will be a great moment in time.
Yay.
But because I don't have tons of news, as you know, a lot of things were delayed. And so maybe production has begun. Maybe the writing is being rounded up. I honestly have zero news on production. However, as far as some of our cast goes, I did have some things to share. And I thought Shirley wouldn't mind helping me out just a little bit. Now, we wrote down a couple of things we wanted to share. Did you want to read that one? Remember, Mommy forgot to put an A there. So what was her name? Do you remember that?
Lauren Kyle.
Close. It's an L. Lauren Lyle.
Lyle.
Yeah. And what's going to happen for her? She's up for what?
She had a BAFTA Audience Award.
Well, she's been nominated. And then, and this is a really cool award because people who make movies a lot of times are the ones who vote for who wins for the best movies. But this one is different because who gets to vote for who wins this one?
Lauren Lyle?
Well, that would be cool because then she could just vote for herself a lot and then she would totally win, right? But who gets to vote for this one?
The fans.
That's right. So if you would like to be a part of this, go onto the BAFTA website and I will find that link and put some sources down in here. Again, I just kind of chatting here so that we can vote for Lauren. And I do believe there are some other actors that people will know. So, of course, vote for who you would like to win. But I'm voting for Lauren. And this is for her Karen Peary lead as the intrepid detective who puts up with some snark and does a really great job. She was perfectly cast, almost as perfectly as Sam for Jamie. Perfectly cast for this part. So I definitely think she is worthy of a win on this one. And that's all the news I have for Lauren right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And then what's this? This is something that we aren't going to, but you do like going to conventions, don't you?
Yeah, this is about a convention.
Yes.
I don't know what convention.
It says there right at the top.
The Gathering.
That's right. And what city is that in? If you can say that, you get an extra treat for dessert tonight.
Sassenach City.
Oh my gosh!
Sassenach. Because
My daughter, everyone. Thank you very much.
Because when there's two letters, it doesn't say A, it says A.
You've got it.
Sassenach. Sassenach City.
And Sassenach City has a convention the Gathering has some new additions to their list of appearing actors from the show. Now, originally we had Kristen Atherton, who is our new Jenny, Charles Vandervaart, who is, of course, William, and
Joey Phillips.
Very good, and he plays
Denny.
Oh, that's excellent. And
Gary Lewis.
Who plays, if you can say this one, you're doing well.
Column.
Very good. You can't read my handwriting because Mommy made him. Colin McKenzie. That's Gary Lewis playing Colin McKenzie. And then we have
Stephen Cree.
Very good.
Stephen Cree, which is playing Lan.
Ian. It's okay. Mommy didn't make her eyes for you. Mommy made her own sloppy eyes for Ian. For our original Ian, not young Ian.
Ian.
However, we have some new additions who will also be
John
Bell, Izzy, Michaela Small,
Caitlin
O'Ryan. Who does she play?
Which is Lizzie, and Richard Rankin.
Very good.
Rankin.
And now he plays one of Mommy's other favorite characters because he's just a really awesome guy. And they're all going to be at the Gathering in Sassenach City. That's going to be November 2nd to the 5th of this year, so less than a month away. Tickets are sadly sold out. However, that does mean we may eventually get a little bit more information here in the next month or so that I can share with you guys, and won't that be awesome? And this is, this one Mommy's going to read through because it's going to have a lot of weird jotting notes. Now, our other piece of news has to do with our very own Sam Heughan. He's the one who plays the hero's hero, Jamie. Okay. He is also in another TV series coming out. Did you know that? Okay. Oh, you already knew that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know that. Okay. He's going to be in a TV series. I've talked about this one before called The Couple Next Door. It's based on a novel that's was out fairly recently, really. And we know that Stars is going to be carrying it sometime in 2024. We do expect Channel 4 over the pond, where the English people all live and get to do all this cool stuff way up close. That'll be out, we are thinking, before the end of this year for you guys. Now, the really big news on this is who else is going to be able to watch this. And I know some of you have asked, where can I watch this where I'm living? So this is the list I've got. In Spain, Moviestar. Is it Moviestar? I can't even read my own writing. Moviestar Plus. That's where you'll be able to see it in Spain.
Plus.
In Norway, the public broadcaster is NRK. In Finland, the public broadcasters, and I do apologize if it's going to be pronounced away, but I'm going to say the letters just so hopefully you'll understand me. The call letters look like they are YLE. And in Denmark, looks like the abbreviation for doctor, but it's DR.
But because there's no dot.
There's no dot.
That's just a line.
That's right. You're in third grade. You know what an abbreviation is.
Yeah.
Now, I do have another little piece of news, but I don't have any images to share with you, unfortunately, as of yet. And that is, Beta Film did present a trailer at Beta Brunch and MIPCOM on Tuesday, yesterday. So it's very possible we could or will be seeing some more images coming out. Hopefully the actual trailer. I haven't found it yet, but hopefully I will soon. Now we can do something. We've got a few people hanging out. I do appreciate that. I can either go do a little bit of looking around on the internet for some more stuff while they're looking. Cause see, right now they can see us, but I can switch it so they can see what I'm looking on. Now I do have Instagram pulled up, and Edward Spaliers, who was our pirate. You don't know that character, but he played our pirate on the show.
No, I don't.
No, you don't know him.
No.
He is actually appearing today, and I don't know if this may be about that appearance, so I think I'm going to switch that over so people can see that. Hey on, guys, this is all live, so I will be doing it as I do it, and my dog is digging next to me, which is exceedingly helpful.
He's trying to dig to China.
He might get there if he keeps trying.
That's basically an indestructible couch for dogs.
It really is. He's okay. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, we'll get sound. Possibly not. I will unmute if necessary. But I know Ed had an appearance coming up today, and it is muted, and that might be it. Right there we go. Pause. Darn it. Go back. This is why I get a little irritated with Instagram. So Felix Joy is where he is appearing. And maybe we'll get more information. I should unpause it. Maybe we'll get more information.
One last little push. Going on.
What is that?
Now, very, very excited for many reasons. If you're into soul, have a listen. If you're into house, maybe have a listen. If you're into a bit of disco, there'll be all sorts in there. I hope. Very much looking forward to hearing from you those that tune in. Very much looking forward to getting down there. I haven't been this excited.
I know that's okay.
Career thing? It's a bit of fun, mate. Come and tune in. Nice one. Bye.
Oh, that might be it right now. I'm going to get busted for the copyright on the music on this, I'm sure. That's all right. Okay, Lauren Lyle, we talked about her earlier. Targeting of civilians never she's doing urgent action stuff. She's always out and about and doing neat stuff. Look at that. Congratulations on your new baby. Apparently a friend of hers had a baby. And we've got more out and about art. She has been really showing a lot of art stuff lately. And then, look, it's a trash can, I'm assuming. But those are nice heels. Look at her shoes. Aren't those fancy? Nope. Busted on the song again. Video has no sound. I'm going to make sure we are muted for any more sound.
We've had your results back, and you've tested positive for HIV.
Oh, goodness. Oh, this is, yeah. We haven't had to have these talks yet, but people who need to be careful. Some of the actions they take. All right, now this is our friend Sam, the hero's hero. His name is Sam, and he makes his own alcohol that he learned to make all by himself.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Is
let's
that
see, Highland Garment. Oh, and look, oh, probably don't need that, but let me see. I think Stephen Cree had one as well. Now, did you see that? That was a crossword puzzle, and one of the answers I think was tartan, because it was a piece of Scottish clothing people wear. Yeah. All right. Now, remember, one of the names on the gathering of who's coming was Stephen Cree, who plays Ian. It looks like he might have something up. Ah, okay. Support for the SAG-AFTRA. And then more just stuff. And that is all I have on them. Do you know what, though? If you've got a couple of people kind of hanging on, hoping I have something mildly more interesting to say. I did want to say that a lot of the research that I've done this week, and I actually have alerts sent to my email daily. Anything that says Outlander, gets straight to my email box. My problem is a lot of it is just stuff that we have already talked about. We have rehashed that, for instance, Claire, the actress that plays Claire,
Yep.
Caitriona Balfe, she had an article written about how she appreciates having Vanessa Coffey, the intimacy coordinator, on set now. This is not new information. Yes, it's the news and information that they shared today, but this is not new information. And so, like, I have to decide, is it worthy of your time of sharing? And sometimes the stuff just it isn't. It's not to be rude or to say that the information out there is all bad. It's just that none of it's new and not really pertinent to us at this point. Yes, I know, and I love you too. And I really appreciate you doing this with me. I know that has not been real fun outside. We've had gloomy weather, and we've watched entirely too much television.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate you helping me out on this today. That was really nice of you. I'm trying to think if there was any other new information, but again, what I researched and what I saw was stuff like how Sam Heughan got his part. We know this. If you've been here before,
I don't know this.
you don't know how Sam Heughan got the part. Okay, let me tell you a funny story. So, remember I told you that a woman wrote the books. Her name was Diana, okay? And she wrote these great books. She based the character of Jamie on her husband. So, when they were showing people to cast to her, they showed them a picture of Sam. And she did not think that she thought it was terrible. Hideous, the worst, no, not even close,
That's
nothing.
nice.
Well, she wasn't trying to be mean to him personally. It was the look. The look he had. It wasn't right, not what she was picturing. And yet, when he read, he was perfect. So you can never tell just by looking at somebody if they're going to be right for something,
And
yeah?
also a saying just for that.
Sure.
Never judge a book by its cover.
That is an excellent. Although, and I must say this, when they cast parts for a TV show or for a movie, they're generally looking for a certain kind of look. So it's tricky. It's tricky. It is. It is. Well, do you think I don't think I had much else really to share today about
there's
Outlander.
one Star Trek, but that's not Outlander.
Yeah, no, we're sticking to Outlander. You're gonna help me with a Star Trek video or two for the next day or two too. See, we've been hanging out and just been doing hanging out mother-daughter stuff this last few days. Other than researching and making sure I had some pictures in case we wanted to share some pictures, yeah, we haven't been doing tons and tons of work, have we?
Can I tell them something?
Go ahead. I thought you were going to tell him something silly.
Star Trek Prodigy.
We're going to do that in the next video, baby. She's excited to help, and I really appreciate that. Okay, guys. I really don't have a whole lot more to tell you. I am keeping an eye out for any information. Pardon me for hitting the mic. I am keeping an eye out for any information on Outlander. It's just few and far between right now. Occasionally I get some stuff on the actors, but again, it's few and far between. So I appreciate you coming and stopping by again this week. I will see if I can get some more things done next week. I'm spending this week with my daughter, though, who is helping me with my hobby. And so until next week, happy 9th week of Droughtlander. Well done making it this far. We're what? Maybe a 5th of the way there? 10th of the way there? No, not a 10th of the way there.
When we finish, can I do like this and say bye?
Well, why don't you do that now? Thank you very much for joining us. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more silliness from myself, possibly occasionally Shirley as well, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, notifications bell, because yeah, I do come up with content from time to time. And if you want more information on Star Trek or the strike for the SAG-AFTRA strike right now, please check out more stuff on this channel, and we will see you there.
Bye!